Hey now, welcome back, Pokemon trainers. This is your friendly neighborhood Bullados, and today we're going to be cracking open a sealed box of Pokemon Black and White Boundaries Crossed. Before we start, I'm going to point out a couple of security features to make sure that what you guys are opening is actually a sealed Pokemon box. The first thing that you're going to notice are these little white Pokeballs that you can probably barely see on the camera, but trust me when I say that they're these little white Pokeballs that are in the packaging, not on the box itself. There's a plastic wrap that surrounds the box, and these white Pokeballs are all over the packaging. You can see it a little bit better up there. On the sides you can see it a little bit better, and it's on the back as well, which you can't see at all. Like right there, just a little bit. Also on the bottom, make sure that you see all of the correct copyright information, as well as, you know, more Pokeballs and stuff like that. Let's go and crack this thing open. Remember that all Pokemon boxes contain 36 booster packs that are aligned in two 18 booster pack rows. So we're going to crack this thing open, take a look and see what's inside here, and make sure that we have all of our 32 booster packs. Oh, come on. You're supposed to go back there. Go where I tell you to go. Thank you. Okay, let's grab this side, and let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Set that stuff aside, and take a look at this stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we have our 2 rows of 36, and we're going to be starting with this one. Oh, one thing that I managed to forget this time, let's take a look at the box number just so that our recording is complete. Let's open up the first booster pack. And the first thing that we're going to see in every booster pack is a Pokemon TCG online code card. This code card will allow you to open up one of any booster pack from any Pokemon set that they've released on the Pokemon trading card game online. We'll start off with Snivy, Switch, Tepig, Mienfoo, Gothita, Croagunk, Heracross, Dusclops, Reverse Hollow Pignite, and Golduck. Starting with the next set, Plasma Storm. Each one of those code cards will only open up a pack of the set that code card comes from. So, you know, these older code cards that you're seeing up here, they can open anything up to Plasma Storm. Start this pack off with Patrat, Spoink, Charmander, Numel, Meowth, Mienfoo, Cryogonal, Petlil, Reverse Hollow Tangela, and Holographic Tangrowth. The Pokemon Trading Card Game Online was recently updated so that it includes 2 different formats. One, the Unlimited format, includes every set that they've released on the Trading Card Game Online. The other, the Modified format, is the same modified format that you will play with at all of your Championship Series events. Start off this pack with Trapinch, Woobat, Croagunk, Darumaka, Chinchou, Charmeleon, Tranquil, Munna, Reverse Hollow Marill, and Grumpig. The Trading Card Game Online is really starting to get big right now. You can check out everything that you need to know about the Trading Card Game Online at PokemonTCG.com. Also, all the TCG Online code cards that I'm opening today, I'm using those for myself. So they're not for trade, they're not for sale, until I decide, you know, whether or not the TCG Online is something worth investing in for myself. I'll start off with Pidove, Duskull, Tangela, Psyduck, Dunsparce, Town Map, Herdier, Sandslash, Reverse Hollow Croagunk, and Holographic Crustle. The Championship Series. As I said before, the Championship Series is the series for to get you guys qualified for Worlds. It's going on all throughout the year, and we just finished the City Championships portion of the Championship Series. We'll be moving on to Regional Championships in about a week or so. We'll start this pack off with Oshawott, Gligar, Blitzel, Rattata, Makihita, Snorlax, Mienshao, Gloom, Reverse Holo Raticate, and Diva Shaman. The regional championships are the second largest event on the Pokemon calendar in terms of, raw attendance. These events can have up to, I think they've had 400 players for some of them this year. 300, at least 300 players in the Masters division. So huge events. We'll start off with Energy Search, Scyther, Potion, Volibee, Spinda, Watchog, Electrode, Pignite, Reverse Holo Black Kyurem, and Lilligant. Regional championships are free to play in. Anyone of any ability level, as long as you have a modified legal tournament deck, is able to play in the Pokemon trading card game regional championships. The regional championships in the winter are taking place on Saturday and Sunday, January 19th and 20th, at 5 different locations across the United States. We'll start off with Purloin, Pikachu, Sandshrew, Bunnery, Psyduck, Great Ball, Farfetch'd, Servine, Reverse Holo White Kyurem, and Holographic Blastoise. Blastoise is one of the most powerful cards that's come out of the new set. It has a Poke Power called Deluge, which allows you to, as often as you like during your turn, attach a water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So you can see how powerful that can possibly be. We start this pack off with Snivy, Tailo, Voltorb, Lillipup, Squirtle, Azumarill, Lopunny, Delibird, Reverse Holo Makihita, and Whimsicott. As far as the regional championships, they're all 2-day events, like I said, on the 19th and 20th. The trading card game Swiss portion of the tournament will take place on Saturday, and in general, the top cut will take place on Sunday. We'll start off this pack with Patrat, Venipede, Switch, Electabuzz, Oddish, Whirlipede, Skarmory, Golduck, Gold Potion, and Audino. Also during the regional championships, there will be the video game championships going on. Those will take place on Sunday, and for the first time ever, the regional championships will have a complete top cut for you guys to play in. I believe the top cut will be limited to 8 for each of these, but still, that's better than what they've had in the past. We'll start off with Switch, Tepig, Meowth, Oddish, Gothita, Electrode, Raticate, Gloom, Reverse Holo Venipede, and Full Art Cresselia EX. You guys might not be able to see this, but the entire card is textured. So, it's really cool to feel one of these things, though you wouldn't really want to. Let's move on to the next pack. The regional championships. Oh yes, you guys can earn up to 120 points of the 400 championship points that you need in order to qualify for Worlds. Also, in the regional championships, you guys earn 3 play points, which will go towards the 10 that you need in order to get into Nationals. We'll start this pack off with Pokeball, Spoink, Pikachu, Croagunk, Spinda, Great Ball, Pignite, Mienshao, Reverse Holo Emboar, and Unfezant. Excuse me. Championship points for the regional championships can go down as far as, I believe, top 64 or even top 128, depending on how many players show up in each age group. But the play points will go to every single player who plays and completes the tournament. We'll start this pack off with Patrat, Woobat, Snivy, Dunsparce, Makihita, Whirlipede, Farfetch'd, Servine, Reverse Holo Snivy, and Keldeo EX. This is one of the most powerful Pokemon EX that have come out of this set. It has an attack called Secret Sword, which does 50 damage for each water energy attached to Keldeo. Combine that with the Blastoise that we saw earlier, and you have a very powerful combo that is absolutely taking the Pokemon world by storm this year. We start off with Tangela, Potion, Oshawott, Bunnery, Volibee, Dewott, Hugh, Delibird, Reverse Holo Camerupt, and Lilligant. But the most impressive thing about Keldeo is not its attack, but its ability. Its ability, Russian, allows you to, once during your turn, switch it with your active Pokemon. What this does is it allows you to get out of some very, very nasty jams with decks that have very high retreat cost Pokemon. We'll start this pack off with Blitzel, Energy Search, Frillish, Electabuzz, Psyduck, Watchog, Golduck, Lopunny, Reverse Hollow Mienfoo, and Victini. For example, in the deck that I like to play, Rayquaza Electric. Electric is a Pokemon that powers up the other Pokemon that are in your deck, but has basically no ability to attack and a huge 2 retreat cost. Keldeo is can be an attacker in that deck, but is also only costs 1 energy to retreat as long as you have a Sky Arrow Bridge in play. So if they manage to catch up an Electric and manage to keep it there for a turn, you can rush in and pull Keldeo back for only a single energy card while you still get to attack that turn. We start off with Scyther, Pidove, Trapinch, Squirtle, Dwebble, Azumarill, Clink, Farfetch'd, Reverse Hollow Skyla, and Jellicent. The regional championships. Yes, the top prize for regionals includes a free trip for the winner to go to the Pokemon National Championships, which are taking place in Indianapolis this year. The National Championships are in Indy over the weekend after July 4th. We'll start this off with Gligar, Voltorb, Duskull, Lillipup, Ducklet, Gothorita, Snorlax, Swanna, Reverse Hollow Tepig, and Holographic Stoutland. There are also physical prizes for the regional championships that I believe go down as far as the top 16 players. So even if you don't win, you'll still end up with something really, really cool for your efforts. Yeah. Start off this pack with Tailo, Venipede, Marill, Oddish, Togepi, Wartortle, Lopunny, Delcatty, Reverse Hollow Clink, and White Kyurem. Once the regional championships are over, we'll move into a new round of pre-releases. This time it will be for the next upcoming set called Plasma Storm. Plasma Storm is the first set to feature the brand new Plasma Pokemon mechanic. We'll start off this pack with Purloin, Pokeball, Pikachu, Cottonee, Skitty, Darmanitan, Rocky Helmet, Delibird, Reverse Hollow Unpheasant, and Keldeo. Let's move on to our second stack of boosters. What is? Let's just keep moving right along here. We start off with Gligar, Voltorb, Togepi, Lillipup, Ducklet, Croagunk, Rocky Helmet, Swanna, Reverse Hollow Dusclops, and Holographic Scizor. At a pre-release, every player will get 6 booster packs that they will build a 40-card deck with, including the basic energies, and then every player will play at least 3 rounds. At the end, every player will get an additional 2 booster packs, plus there's always a free promotional item, usually a deck box, and a free promo card, which is usually an alternate art reprint of a major card that's in the set. We'll start off this pack with Pikachu, Tailo, Venipede, Marill, Oddish, Hugh, Cryogonal, Dusclops, Reverse Hollow Lopunny, and Grumpig. Pre-releases cost between $28 and $30, depending on your area. Excuse me. And yeah, you get everything that I mentioned above: the 8 booster packs, the deck box, and the promo card. We started this pack off with Tepig, Purloin, Pokeball, Cottonee, Skitty, Great Ball, Electrode, Gloom, Reverse Hollow Tangrowth, and Whimsicott. Let's move on to our next booster pack. Start this pack off with Snivy, Switch, Meowth, Mienfoo, Gothita, Snorlax, Munna, Herdier, Reverse Hollow Bunnery, and Toxicroak. After the pre-releases are over, we'll move into the state championships portion of the year. State championships will take place across most of the states in the United States, as well as most of the provinces in Canada and several other places throughout the world. Start this pack off with Patrat, Spoink, Charmander, Chinchou, Numel, Town Map, Delibird, Petlil, Reverse Hollow Vibrava, and Diva Shaman. The state championships, you can earn up to 100 points towards getting into the World Championships, towards the 400 that you need in order to get into the World Championships. We start this pack off with Tangela, Trapinch, Woobat, Croagunk, Darumaka, Charmeleon, Wartortle, Pignite, Reverse Hollow Blossom, and Golduck. State championships, are just like regional championships, are completely free to play in. You don't need any experience. You just need to show up with a modified legal deck, which is a deck that includes only cards from the black and white sets. So only cards from the sets black and white through black and white boundaries cross black and white. Plasma Storm will be legal for the state championships. We'll start this pack off with Blitzel, Pidove, Duskull, Psyduck, Dunsparce, Dewott, Sandslash, Aspertia City Gym, Reverse Hollow Shaman, and Holographic Flygon. There are also physical prizes for the state championships, including up to $300 towards going to nationals, as well as booster pack prizes that I believe go down to top 16. Definitely top 8, if not top 16. And championship point prizes can go down to top 64 if there are enough players in attendance in your age group. We'll start this pack off with Oshawott, Gligger, Spinda, Rattata, Makahita, Watchog, Whirlipede, Vibrava, Reverse Hollow Woobat, and Celebi EX. What else? I forgot to mention this earlier. The regional championships that I will be going to will be the one in St. Louis this winter. I will also be going to the state championships that are in Wisconsin and Minnesota. We will start this pack off with Energy Search, Scyther, Potion, Psyduck, Vullaby, Gothorita, Skyla, Servine, Reverse Hollow Spoink, and Jellicent. After the state championships are over, we'll move right into another round of pre-releases. I don't know what the next set is. It might be the Genesect set. I don't really know. And then after that, we will move into the Battle Roads portion of the season. Battle Roads are the smallest events that I'll talk about in just a second. Start off with Voltorb, Purloin, Pikachu, Sandshrew, Bunnery, Darmanitan, Mandibuzz, Golduck, Reverse Hollow Cryogonal, and White Kyurem. The Battle Roads are like I said, are the smallest events. They provide the smallest amount of prizes, 15 championship points for the first place, 15 out of the 400 that you need. There are also a small number of booster pack prizes, and the Battle Roads are the only Pokemon constructed event of the year that have no top cut. We'll start off this pack with Switch, Snivy, Tailo, Lillipup, Squirtle, Azumarill, Wobbuffet, Farfetch'd, Reverse Hollow Mandibuzz, and Holographic Charizard. Once the Battle Roads are over, we'll move into the National Championships. For the United States, the National Championships will be taking place at the Indianapolis Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana, on the weekend immediately following July 4th. Pre-registration will take place on Thursday, July 4th, and the tournaments will run on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll start off this pack with Patrat, Venipede, Frillish, Electabuzz, Oddish, Heracross, Swanna, Clink, Reverse Hollow Gligger, and Audino. The major prizes for the national championships, you can earn your trip or your invite for finishing in the top 4 or top 8, respectively, in the United States National Championships. There are also championship points going down, I believe, as far as like top 128 even, or even top 256, depending on how many players show up. We'll start off this pack with Spoink, Pokeball, Tepig, Togepi, Darumaka, Skarmory, Lopunny, Delcatty, Reverse Holo Farfetch'd, and Holographic Ditto. And the National Championships also has big booster pack prizes for, I believe, everyone in the top 64 or something like that in each age group. The National Championships are huge, huge prizes. You need 10 play points in order to compete in the National Championships, but championship points are easy enough to come by. All you need to do is play the game, organized play. We start off this pack with Tangela, Potion, Voltorb, Dwebble, Cottony, Wartortle, Mienfoo, Delibird, Reverse Holo Heracross, and Blossom. At the National Championships, we will also have the Video Game National Championships, although they haven't really released a whole ton of information about those yet. It will take place during the same weekend as the Trading Card Game National Championships, though. So you guys have to choose whether you want to play in the Video Game or the Trading Card Game National Championships. We'll start off this pack with Pidove, Gligar, Psyduck, Chinchou, Meryl, Tranquil, Dusclops, Rocky Helmet, Computer Search, the most powerful trainer to come out of the new set, and Musharna. Let's see here. Also, even if you can't play in the National Championships themselves, there's always a bunch of really cool things that are going on all weekend, including free constructed tournaments with booster pack prizes, and you never know what other players will decide to do for the weekend. So it's always fun to show up there. Start off with Blitzel, Energy Search, Scyther, Ducklet, Sandshrew, Town Map, Cryogonal, Petlil, Reverse Holo Cottony, and Holographic Samurott. Once the National Championships are over, we'll move into the World Championships, which will take place in October in Vancouver, Canada. This is the first time that any World Championships has been held outside of the United States, so people are rightfully very, very excited about this. Start off this pack with Oshawott, Trapinch, Duskull, Numel, Rattata, Skarmory, Croagunk, Munna, Reverse Holo Psyduck, and Camerupt. What am I talking about? The World Championships are the most prestigious event of the year, and only a select few will qualify for the World Championships. Anyone who has accumulated over 400 championship points or can qualify through the Last Chance Qualifier, which will take place on the Friday before the World Championships begin. Start off this pack with Charmander, Purloin, Venipede, Mienfoo, Skitty, Charmeleon, Herdier, Sandslash, Reverse Holo Croagunk, and Swoobat. So just to review what we got out of this pack, we got what is pretty standard for Boundaries Crossed, 2 Pokemon EX, 2 Ace-Spec, and 1 Full Art Pokemon EX, as well as the usual assortment of Holos and Reverse Holos. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.